Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
All right, today is September 12th. We had a fairly busy week last week. Ended up being actually pretty good. A good amount of stuff dropped. And this upcoming week, we definitely have lots of things to be looking out for. So make sure you are ready. But let's give you a rundown of what we will see this upcoming week before we break down what we saw in the previous week. So Sunday the 12th today, we're not going to see anything. But Monday, we are kicking things off very strong. We will see the return of the Adidas Yeezy Desert Boot in both oil and rock colorways. We'll also see a new KAWS drop. We're going to see KAWS Family figures. That's going to be dropping also, as well as the Nike Dunk High Panda is going to have a return. Then on Tuesday the 14th, we will see the Nike LDWaffle by Sacai by Clot Orange Blaze. Then on Wednesday the 15th, we will see another color of the Nike LDWaffle by Sacai. This is going to be by Fragment. This is going to be the light smoke gray color. Then on Thursday the 16th, we'll see the women's Air Jordan 14 low red lipstick, as well as the Nike Dunk Low University Red have a wider drop. 17th, Friday, so far there is nothing planned, which I'm very surprised about. But Saturday the 18th, we will see the second color of the Social Status by Nike Dunk Mid. It's going to be the strawberry milk. And to finish off the week, we'll see the Air Jordan 13 Retro Obsidians. So, what do you think, Luis? A good week to look out for?
It's a good week, man. There's not that many releases coming up, but still, it's acceptable for what it is.
Oh yeah, there's definitely still some solid enough stuff that it'll get us through the week pretty easy.
Yeah.
But let's go into what we saw in the last week. So the week of the 5th through the 11th, what is the first few things we saw, Luis?
So on the 5th, we didn't see anything, but on the 6th, aka Monday, we saw the Adidas Yeezy slides released in 3 different colorways. We saw it in glow green. We saw it in the suit colorway and the pure colorway. So these mostly came out on Yeezy Supply, Foot Locker, Kith, Adidas, and a couple other places where they're raffled at. Retail is $60. Approximate resale for the glow greens were $120 through $200. For the suits and the pures, retail same thing, $60, and an approximate resale $100 through $200. Man, Monday was busy, dude. These slides had me up, man. But you know what? I took a nail on all 3 of them, bro.
For real, you didn't get one?
I didn't get any single one, man. It was,
Damn.
I don't know, man. I was like kind of got on a roll for a bit,
Yeah.
And it just slowed down. But the cool thing was though that on Monday I had sold one of my Zions that had a consignment.
Oh yeah, I remember you sent me that, and I was surprised that you still had one for sale.
Dude, I sent my Zions for consignment like literally like a year ago, and then it was before I had left the country. Actually, no, had I left already? I don't remember, but it was around the time I left the country, and they had barely sold. And then I had also sent in my I think they're the dunks. Were they the dunks? The fragments.
Oh yeah, the fragment dunks.
Yeah, I had a size 7 and sold for $250.
I'm surprised those prices died real quick. So you're lucky you sold it for that much still.
Well, the thing is, at that store, all of them were priced at $250.
It must have been a nice surprise to have something for sitting there that long. You forget about it and then sell it at $250. That must have been a nice surprise.
No, yeah, it was a surprise. I was like, damn, dude. So I sold the Zions, and then the fragments sold in the same week. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
When it rains, it pours. I guess that's what they say.
Yeah, when it pours, you drink a lot.
There you go.
That was it for Monday. A lot of cool stuff on Monday. Oh, well, I forgot to ask, did you cop these or no?
So I got somehow lucky. Finally, Adidas wanted to give me a pair. It's been a long time since I got anything off of Adidas confirmed, but
probably been years.
I don't know about years. It used to be every single Yeezy release on confirmed, I would get a pair no matter what. Every single one, I would end up winning a pair. And then it was a good, maybe years. Honestly, I don't even know how long it's been since confirmed wanted to give me anything. But finally, I missed out on all, even like kids, infant, everything, except I got an adult green glow or glow green, whatever you call it. So yeah, I got lucky and I got one pair finally. Finally something hit.
You happy?
I haven't. They actually haven't come in yet. When I see them, I don't know. I'm interested to see how they are. I've never had the slides in hand, and I've always wondered if they're any comfortable at all, or they're just like a regular foam slide. So it'll be interesting to see when they're in hand. I am happy that finally I got something, but I'm very curious about how the slides are in hand. It's kind of like the foam runners. I've yet to see those in hand. I'm just wondering, like, are these comfortable, or people are just buying them because of the hype?
I'm sure they're comfortable.
I guess we'll find out at some point. But on Tuesday, we had some pretty good drops. We saw a small release of the Nike Dunk Low University Reds. It was a few sites, majority of them delayed, which we'll see this upcoming week. But still, some decided to end up dropping on Tuesday the 7th. Retail on them is 100. Resale right now standing about 130 to 200, so definitely solid and something you want to look out to be going for this upcoming week. But we also saw the Air Jordan 4 Golf Military Blues. Those were 220 resale. As of last week, we're sitting about 240 to 400. I'm just checking real quick, see if prices changed at all. No, it looks like they're staying about the same. So definitely very solid at those prices. I mean, you can't go wrong with making upwards of $400, especially on most of the sizes going for over 300.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you end up going for those?
Dude, I took an L.
Yeah, same. Jordan 4 Golfs are notorious for being very hard to cop. So if anybody out there was able to cop a pair, congrats, and you should be very happy that you were able to secure a pair of those.
Yeah, I've just been taking L's after L's, bro.
Don't worry. Other than those slides, it's pretty much the same for me. Nothing's really happening, especially on what we saw on Wednesday. What did we see happen on Wednesday, Luis?
So on Wednesday, we saw the undefeated Nike Dunk Low 5 on it. This released an undefeated retail 120, approximately we saw $200 through $300. We also saw the undefeated Nike Air Force One 5 on it, retail 120, approximately we saw 160 through $200. Man, this one was not that hard, bro. A lot of people I know.
I don't know about that. The Dunks, I was not able to get at all.
Okay. I took it on the Dunks too, but I did manage to cop the Air Force Ones. You know,
that's
actually,
good.
I had forgotten I actually copped these. Man. I just remembered right now.
Well, there you go. You copped something at least last week.
Yeah, but a lot of my friends already got shipping for the Dunks, and I haven't gotten any shipping for the Air Forces.
That's weird.
So yeah, it's kind of weird. I hope they don't get canceled, but even if they do get canceled, it doesn't really matter because I ended up paying like $140 for them.
And yeah, the prices kind of tanked on those.
Yeah, after shipping and everything, like if I saw on StockX or Go, then I'm not gonna make that much money. I'd have to send them into my friend's store, and that's probably gonna take like a year to sell.
Yeah, so who knows if it's worth it at that point? But
yeah,
they're not doing too bad. It was a weird drop though. It took forever for the site to actually work. It was down for like, what was it, 20 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, it was down. I remember messaging you like, "Hey man," I'm like, "I can't buy anything, bro," and you're like, "Try now," and I tried, and then I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, it took forever for the site to finally load and let people log in and actually cop. But yeah, I'm surprised, especially looking at last time, how well the Air Force Ones did for the last pack. And then now it's the opposite of how well the Dunks are doing, and the Air Forces aren't really doing too much. It's interesting how it flip-flopped this time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but you know, it is what it is, man, at the end of the day.
That is very true. But we still saw another drop on Wednesday. We also saw the Nike LDWaffle by Sacai by Fragment Light Smoke Gray. Honestly, at the end of the day, any LDWaffle by Sacai, this is something you have to go for. Retail on them is 170. Resale right now sitting 300 to 450. So definitely a solid cop right there. Congrats to anybody that was able to get their hands on a pair. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a pair. I don't think Luis was, as he said, he took all L's last week except for the undefeated Air Forces. But just in case, Luis, did you get a pair?
No.
Okay. Yeah. At the end of the day, Sacai waffles are very hard to cop. Not many places sell them, especially first come first serve. So whenever you see raffles, make sure you're entering all of them that you can on Sacai waffles. That is going to at least give you a fighting chance to get a pair. But that was it for Wednesday. And then on Thursday the 9th, first thing we saw was a pack from Levi's by New Balance 990 V3s. First color we saw was the elephant skin. Retail on them was $220. Resale right now sitting about $250 to $350. Ended up being pretty decent. They weren't the hardest shoe in the world to get. There was definitely a good amount of stock on New Balance's site, but New Balance was pretty much the only place to cop them. Not too bad overall. It's something I passed on. I'm not sure about you, Luis, but I didn't really care to go for these. There actually ended up being some decent money to be made, but I don't know. New Balances not always the easiest thing to move, so I kind of passed on these.
Yeah, they're kind of tough. I thought about going for them, and then I saw the resale price, and I was like,
Like the margins aren't great enough to like put the effort in.
yeah, I was like, nah, this ain't the move for me.
I feel that. But there was a second color that did drop. It was two different colors. What was the other color we saw for that pack, Luis?
So we also saw the New Balance 990 V3 in the Mallard Blue colorway. Retail 220, approximately retail 250, 350, $350. So the same thing as the Elephant Skin ones. Super similar, but it is what it is, man. If you got these, congratulations to yourself. If you wanted some personals for the flip, it was very, like Jamal said, it was kind of iffy depending on the size that you got. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, we also saw Supreme Week 3. Finally, Supreme Week 3. We didn't cover it because
there wasn't much there, huh?
That, and I forgot. It was like,
we'll have to get back into the flow of things, but Supreme needs to just come out with something exciting to actually like care to pay attention to it, I guess.
Yeah, man. It was like Friday morning, and they were talking about like the Supreme Dubs rims, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "It dropped already? It's Thursday passed," and like, yeah, it's Friday, and I was like, "Oh, damn."
It's all good. No bubble came out. That's all that matters.
Yeah, nothing important came out. But yeah, Supreme Week 3, we saw a couple different things released. We saw Supreme Foamimo, yeah, pocket
Something
printer.
Like that.
Retail $98, approximately retail $120. We saw the Gons name tag shirt, sweatshirt, retail $68, approximately retail $100. We saw the small box crew neck, retail $138, approximately retail $200 through $250. We saw the wax cotton camp cap, retail $48, approximately retail $65 through $80. And finally, last but not least, we saw the Supreme Dub spinner rims. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Supreme Dub spinner rims.
I'm amazed that there's still dub spinners being manufactured,
bro. These retailed for $12,000, man. That's insane.
That is insane. That's I'm amazed that people were buying them, to be honest. I don't know what car you're about to put these on, especially they didn't let you know what cars they fit on. But
well, I'm about to put them on my Escalade, man.
Did you get a set?
Nah, I wish, man.
Next time.
Yeah, this is probably something that those guys from West Coast Customs got, or Gas, Galpin Auto Sports.
That's so true. There has to be somebody that, only if they still had a show, but they could be showing. There has to be somebody that goes to them and says, "Hey, I want these on my car."
Yeah, what's
there
that
has
one?
To be somebody.
What's that one guy? I think his name is Patrick Starr, right? He has a whole bunch of exotic cars. He's a YouTuber. He also does. He has a makeup line. He owns Morphe.
Yeah.
It is Patrick Starr.
Jeffree
Star.
Jeffree, not
Jeffree
Patrick.
Star. Yeah,
Patrick Star's from SpongeBob.
See.
That's what I'm like. Patrick Star didn't sound right. I'm like, Patrick, that didn't sound right. It sounds like something else.
Yeah, Jeffree Star. Yeah, Jeffree Star owns a bunch of really cool cars.
Yeah.
This sounds like something that Jeffree Star would buy.
That's true. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, because I've seen a couple of reviews of Jeffree Star's garage.
Wasn't there's a couple cars that are like all pink?
Yeah.
In and out, and there's like a McLaren, and then something else.
Yeah, I saw Stradman went over his house and filmed a bunch of the cars. Yeah. Jeffree Star has a really cool car collection. But Jamal, out of these items, what is your favorite one?
I probably just have to go pretty basic and say that small box crew neck.
I thought you were gonna say the Supreme Dub spinner.
No. I don't. I can't mess with dub spinners. I never cared for dubs. No offense to everybody that likes dubs. I never cared for dub rims.
What about the 4G Auto?
No, that's like early 2000s stuff. That's not. I don't know. I like the clean stuff.
Wait, you didn't have a whole bunch of those screens and LCD screens in your car and bass and stuff?
No, I wasn't. What was that one guy's name for Pimp My Raid? What was his name?
Michael? Was it Mike?
No, what was the guy's name that hosted the show? Exhibit. I'm not Exhibit. I can't do that. I can't go put. What was it? There was one that I think they just went crazy with the LCD screens and they put them like outside of the car and stuff like that. And it's like,
Yeah.
who's even watching this stuff?
Dude,
No, I get that's too much.
that show was something else, man. It was
Bro,
like,
that show's the best. But it's funny to see what the cars look like years later, and just how terrible the car actually was built.
yeah, they're all
And it's like
dilapidated.
falling apart. Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man. But hey, people liked them back then, so
Oh, it was a great show back then. Couldn't go wrong with it. But yeah, I couldn't mess with the dubs. I'm guessing that's your favorite if you're saying that should have been mine. What do you mean?
If I had a car that these rims would fit on,
Yeah.
I'd get them, but I wouldn't drive it around. It'd be like more like a display car, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a piece of history, man. You know, it's not.
That's true. That's true.
It's not really like something common you'd see, man. Because it is a Supreme. It is a, dub.
That's true. Imagine curbing those wheels. That would not be a good day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already curbed my own wheels on my car. So now, like, more. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that was it for Thursday. It was pretty exciting. Supreme Week 3. No, it wasn't. But yeah, what's up with Friday, man? What happened on Friday?
So on Friday we saw the Social Status by Nike Dunk Mid Chocolate Milks. So these dropped on Social Status site. That is all that they have dropped on so far. I know that the next color, which we'll break down, does have a wider release. We haven't heard anything about these yet. These might be a Social Status exclusive. But yeah, on Social Status site, ended up being a pretty good drop from what I hear. I was not able to cop a pair, but from what I hear from others, actually ended up being pretty decent to get a pair. Social Status is one of those sites that actually makes it possible for manual to cop. They definitely figured something out to make it a good experience, but retail on them is $130. Resale right now sitting about $200 to $400. We might see that go down a bit, considering it's only been a few days since the release. I guarantee there's not that many people that actually got their pairs yet. Actually, I don't even think it's possible that anybody got their pairs delivered yet, so it's all in-store stuff. But yeah, we might see that go down a bit, but still, at the end of the day, it is the Social Status dunk, so there should be something there for you. Did you end up going after these, Luis?
No.
Or you sat it out? It was a tough one.
This,
yeah.
I went after most of the releases, dude. But I didn't cop anything, so it's gotten to a point where
so it's just there's no reason to even ask, huh?
It's like, bro, it's like I just took a massive L. Like the only dubs I took was like I didn't even take a dub on the dub spinner rims, bro. So
okay, it's okay, man. There's always another. Don't worry. There's always something else to go after. But honestly, I was iffy about this drop. I wasn't sure if it's gonna do that great. It's a dunk mid. I don't know how many people like a dunk mid. I mean, we know how dunk highs are.
Yeah.
We know how Jordan 1 mids are. A dunk mid, I don't know. But I guess it ended up being pretty decent. So the next color that's going to come out, we'll break it down in a bit. I guess actually look up for going those because honestly, these are not doing too bad. But that's not all that dropped. There's a few other things that dropped on Friday. There's one of them. I mean, we'll break it down for you guys. I don't know what the point is, though. But Luis, what's the other stuff that we saw drop?
Yeah, you're like, none of this matters.
I mean, it doesn't really matter too much, but there's probably somebody out there that actually went for them. No, nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, if you want them for personal, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's some resale aspects.
The whole thing is wrong.
The whole thing is kind of wrong, though.
Yeah, so we saw the Adidas Yeezy Quantum Onyx colorway. These released at Yeezy Supply Adidas everywhere else that gets Yeezys. They're currently selling under retail.
I think they're still available at all the places that get Yeezys, to be honest.
Yeah, dude, that was like a whole mess right there. Retail $250, approximately resale $220 through $260. So I hope nobody bought these for the flip, because if you did, then you take an L. And if you listen to Drop Time, you didn't take an L because we told you last week.
That's very true.
Yeah, so we also saw the New Balance 990 V3 Joe Fresh Goods collab. This released at New Balance. There was a raffle at Foot Patrol, and some other places got them, but not
a few
really.
Others. Yeah, not too much at all.
Yeah, it was like it was kind of weird, man. Retail $220, approximately resale $300 through $450. So if you need the size to get, then you cooked. We kind of gave a little insight last week on how to find like profitable sizes. You just look at past sales trends and then just see how they were, and what sizes are profitable and what sizes weren't profitable. That's pretty much how you we do price predictions. We do take some insight of the markets because we do have a lot of years.
Yeah, so there's certain shoes we know what sizes for just a certain shoe is gonna do good.
Yeah, so yeah, take it for what it is. But that was it for Friday, and last but not least, Saturday, man. What happened on Saturday, Jamal?
So first thing we saw, Saturday was a day full of Europe. So first thing we saw in Europe was the Air Jordan 5 Retro Moonlight or Oreo, whichever you want to call them. These retail at 190. Resale right now sitting about 220 to 280. So definitely not too bad. The release in the US was supposed to be on the 10th, I believe, but it got delayed all the way, I think, to the 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll have a chance in the US to cop these if you're wanting them. They're not doing too bad, to be honest. So something to for sure look out for the end of the month. But yeah, they released that sneakers, BSTN, Soulbox, a bunch of other places in Europe. Not the hardest thing in the world to get, but at the end of the day, prices are not looking too bad at all for them. So there was one other drop in Europe. What was the other thing we saw drop in Europe, Luis?
So we also saw the Nike LDWaffle sacai Clot collab, Orange Blaze colorway come out in the EU. Retail 170, approximately sell 240 through $350. Yeah, that was it. That was it for Saturday.
Yep.
Did he get these, Jamal, or he took an L?
No, I took an L. Europe doesn't treat me well. I've tried for Europe a few times. I've actually hit on sneakers in Europe a couple of times. Every single time, everything's good, and then about a week later, they cancel my order. So I don't know. They're like actually manually going through orders, and they see I'm there, and they cancel it. I don't know what's going on, but
They just look for your name. You're like, nah.
I
this
think
guy.
so, something like that. Yeah, I don't know how else you get canceled a week later. That shoe should have been shipped and delivered within a week, but instead they cancel me a week later. So what are you gonna do? But
It is what it is, man.
That's true.
It is.
But that was it for last week. Like Luis said, this upcoming week, definitely a lot of things to be looking after, especially tomorrow. There's a good amount of stuff happening. What is the first thing we'll see drop, Luis?
So on Monday, we're going to see the Adidas Yeezy Boost Desert Boot in the oil colorway. It's going to release at Yeezy Supply, Adidas Packers, a few BSTN, Soulbox, and a couple other retailers that get Yeezys. But foot sites will not be getting these. Retail $200, approximately sell $190 through $350. So definitely get the money sizes. We're also going to see it released in the rock colorway. Retail $200, approximately sell $200 through $350. So the best buy out of both of these currently is the rock one. But let's see how the prices do after the release, man. What do you think they're going to get like?
So I think they'll drop a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's those certain sizes, like you said, go for the money sizes. There is like, I think for the ones for the oil that are going under retail, I think it's like size 4.5, like the really, really small sizes. I think it's pretty much the same for the rock. But when you start looking at your big sizes, like size 13, those ones are the ones to be, those are the ones you want to cop if you're trying to flip these. So there's definitely money. Just because you see that low price of 190 or 200 does not mean that there's not something to cop and to flip. So definitely take a look at the resale before you cop these and look at what sizes are doing the best. Honestly, I think those sizes will kind of stay where they're at because there's a decent amount of places dropping these, but it's not so much where I think the market's going to get flooded. So I still think it's something solid to be looking after.
Yep.
But there's still a few other things on Monday. The next thing we'll see is the KAWS Family Figures Pack Collection. I don't even want to call it. It's a bunch of different figures. It's the whole KAWS figures in a family style. So they have a bunch of different ones together. It's going to retail out $750. Resale right now is about $2,000. These have already dropped before. What was it, back in July? I think they dropped on KAWS Tokyo first. There was an exhibition out in Japan, and they dropped these. They did a raffle and they had them at the actual exhibition. So right now they're sitting about like $2,000. That's the price right now. Obviously I would assume prices are going to go down because there's going to be more sales, and that's usually how it goes. But still, I think it's pretty good. I think resale is going to be sitting about $1,500 to $2,000. So at the end of the day, it's definitely pretty good to be going after KAWS figures. So there's definitely lots of demand, and this is a good one that's very different from anything else that he has dropped before. And you get a mix mash of a lot of different figures that he's done. But then there's one more drop on Monday. What we're going to see is the Nike Dunk High Panda. This is going to be in Europe restock. Retail on them is 110. Resale right now is in about 200 to 240. This right now is just going to be a restock on Nike EU, so I don't think prices will change at all. They'll probably stay exactly how they are. If you're outside of EU, Luis has already broke it down what you're supposed to do about that. I think this is going to be kind of worth going for because prices are about double the retail, so there's definitely enough margins for you to be taking on some reshipping fees. What's your opinion about that, Luis?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's definitely a good opportunity, man. You'll be probably in the like 160s after reshipping fees.
Yeah, which still it's I mean you're not gonna make like it's not gonna change your life, but I guess at least you get the experience and you're not losing money on it.
Yeah, that's what matters, man.
That's true. Practice makes perfect. That's what they say.
Is that true though?
I would assume so. I don't know why else people would practice. Right?
That's true. But yeah,
But that's it for Monday. And then we just got one thing so far on Tuesday. What do we see drop on Tuesday, Luis?
so on Tuesday we're gonna see the U.S. release of the Nike LDWaffle Sacai Clot Orange Blaze colorway. It's gonna release on Sneakers, Kith, DSM Concepts, and a couple other different places that I've already wrapped them off. So if you hit, then that's cool, and if you didn't, well, I guess Tuesday you can try. Retail 170, approximately we saw 240 through $350. So you already know that this is going to be a cook. This is 100% something you should go after. Jamal, the real question is, are you gonna go after them? You know.
Unfortunately, my crystal ball is it's down today. It's not working. I can't check it, but I hope I do. I haven't. The last time I had a sacai waffle was, I think it was like the first. No, it was not the first two colors they did. It was the second two colors they did. It was when they did like the black and white one, and then it was like a pink and green and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was the last time I've gotten a pair, so it'd be nice to be able to cop a pair. I'd be very happy if that happened.
It would be nice, huh?
Yes, but the next day on Wednesday the 15th, we see another sacai waffle drop. It's going to be the Nike LDWaffle by Sacai by Fragment Light Smoke Gray. These are going to be dropping pretty much the same places as the Orange Blaze. So definitely look out for raffles, and then make sure you enter on stickers when it happens. But retail on them is 170. Resell expectations, I mean, right now they're sitting about 250 to 450. Honestly, as hard as they're going to be able to get, I don't think prices are going to be changing that much. So pretty much go for these and go for as many as you can. Go for any size you can. Make sure you don't miss out on trying to get a pair of those. Out of the two, which do you like better, Luis?
The Clots.
Okay, you like the bright colors more.
Yeah, dude. Because at the end of the day, it is Clot, bro. You know.
That's true.
It's
so you take Clot over Fragment.
Yeah, Clot over Fragment all day, man. Clot has more like revolutionary styles. Okay. Fragment lately has been just I feel that they've been lacking on creativity.
It's just they're just stamping their logo on stuff pretty much. It seems like.
Yeah, they're not really taking any, I guess, a creative liberty. You know, this maybe a Virgil Abloh is doing creative for Fragment. I don't know, man.
Damn, shooting shots at Virgil.
Yeah.
You never know. Well, hopefully at some point they switch it up and get something more creative. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that's your opinion.
We get
I don't know if I want to go that far.
We get an angry call from Virgil. What are you guys talking about?
That was very possible.
Even though Virgil doesn't have my number, and I don't know if he has your number still. Does he still have it?
No, he probably deleted that a long time ago.
Yeah, man. You know, the relationship between Virgil and Drop Time has been kind of shaky recently.
Oh yeah, that's one way to put it.
There never was one.
But that's it for Wednesday. Definitely a pretty quiet Wednesday. And then on Thursday, there's a couple things happening. What's the first thing we see on Thursday, Luis?
So on Thursday, we're going to see the Women's Air Jordan 14 Retro Alone, the red. I can't even speak. We're in the red lipstick colorway. There's going to have foot sides, finish line, sneakers, and everywhere else that gets Jordans. Retail 170, approximately we sell $250 through $300. So pretty good profit right there. I never would have thought, man, these retro 14s would be kind of like reselling for these prices.
I'm very confused because right now the prices. I put this resale predictions just kind of. I wanted to put lower, but go look at the prices right now. Man, these are going for like 350 to 400 plus. Like the prices right now are ridiculous. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know what's causing that. That's why I wanted to put lower price, but just looking at what the prices are right now, it's and as close as we are to the release, we're only a few days away. I don't know. I couldn't. I had to put a bit higher price. We'll see if the numbers hold, but right now it's unbelievable what they're selling for.
Yeah, let's see what happens, man.
That's true. But there's one other drop on Thursday. We'll see a wider drop of the Nike Dunk Low University Reds. So we'll see them drop on sneakers, foot sites. A few other places will be dropping them. So definitely look out for them because retail on them is 100. Resale expectations are about 130 to 200. So definitely something solid to go after. It's a clean color. If I were to get a dunk, this might be one of those that I actually wear. I like this color. I'm not sure about you, Luis, but I think it's a pretty solid one.
It's a chill color, and the price isn't that bad, even in pair resale.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
still
that's very
manageable.
true. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, definitely look out to be going for those. Try on all the places you are able to. But on Friday, as of now, there is nothing, which I don't remember the last time there was a Friday that nothing happened at all. But right now, nothing is scheduled for Friday, which is very surprising. But on Saturday, definitely some good things happening. First thing we'll see is the Social Status by Nike Dunk Mid. This is going to be in the strawberry milk color. So these are expected to have a wider drop than the chocolate milk. We'll actually see some other retailers getting them. From what I can understand based off of this is that chocolate milk was a Social Status exclusive. The strawberry milk will be the wider release that other places will be getting them. Retail on them is 130. Resale expectations right now is about 200 to 400. Obviously, that might change. We'll have to see how it goes with how many retailers are getting them, what stock is kind of looking like. But just based on the chocolate milk, I think these will be pretty good. Between the two, which one do you like? Honestly, I'm going with the chocolate milk. I don't really care for the strawberry milk, but what about you, Luis?
Strawberry milk all day, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Chocolate milk, I'm not really a fan of it.
I'm not talking about the drink. I'm talking about the color.
I know, man, but I'm taking the drink into consideration, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the thing is, it's you gotta look at the scientific way, man. It's like, what do you like better? Do you like chocolate or you like strawberry milk? You know?
Good. You are gonna be representing that on your feet, I guess.
Yeah, and the thing is, and like most of the chocolate on the market right now is not really cacao. It's like a small percentage of it, you know. So strawberry milk.
So you can't. So forget the shoes because they're not even. Those shoes aren't even real chocolate.
Nope, not real chocolate at all whatsoever. You know.
Damn. That's one way to look at it.
Plus the check mark on the strawberry milk, it kind of looks like cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Yeah.
Let me look at this again. I don't know if that came to my mind when I was looking at these. Oh, I see that now.
Yeah, cheesecake is really good, bro.
It is. It is good.
Yeah, most people are like, I like carrot cake. I'm a sort of
carrot cake.
Yeah, or like red velvet. But you never really meet people who just claim, cheesecake is my thing, and I'm just one of those people, man.
Are you claiming that?
I'm claiming cheesecake is my thing.
But what cheesecake do you go for? What flavor? Just basic or what?
No, I'm more of like the strawberry cheesecake, strawberry or raspberry.
You go New York style or, I guess, non-New York style?
I don't know the difference. So
you have a New York cheesecake?
No. Is it?
All right, gotta take you out to New York. Bro, it just hits on a different level.
I don't know, man. I've heard sus stuff about their pizzas, those $1 slices. I don't know if I can trust the cheesecake.
$1 slices? What's the $1 slices have to do with the cheesecake?
New York, man.
Wait, also, what did you hear about the $1 slices?
I heard it's sus, dude. I heard it didn't even cheese.
All right, it didn't even chocolate milk, but people still drink it.
That's why I don't, bro. I claim strawberry.
All right. Well, you'll have to be the judge yourself on the $1 slices. We'll have to go out to New York one time when you get the cheesecake and get the $1 slice.
Oh, you betcha. But yeah, that's not it for Saturday. We also had the Jordan 13 retro on the. Well, I mean, we're also gonna have. We're already doing the recap for next week.
It's we're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, now we're gonna see the Obsidians released next week, 13th. It's gonna release on Foot Sites, Finish Line, Sneakers, and a couple other places that get Jordans. Retail 190, approximately resale 220 through $270. You know, then it's an Obsidian to 13. You already kind of know that it's money. It's not big money, but it's not small money. This is one of these things that you just buy, and you kind of wish for the best. You know,
It's one way to go about it. Yeah.
If it was red, I'd be like, you know what, go crazy, man, because they'll flip. You know, but these Obsidians, I don't know, man. It's an iffy situation. But you know,
There's something there, but if you willing to grind it out or just take what you can get, there's nothing wrong with it.
Exactly. That's true, man. Yeah, Jamal coming in with the knowledge. You know, you'd think this is a podcast. You know.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, me neither. Oh yeah, but that's it. Thank you for listening to Drop Time Self-Proclaimed No One podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
And make sure you follow us over on Twitter. That is going to be your best chance at success. But the key, you want to make sure, not just because you follow us, but you also want to make sure that you get those post notifications turned on for Twitter. The post notifications are going to help you have your best chance at copying. So it's going to give you an alert right when we tweet something out. So if there's a shock drop, if there's a restock, anything like that, you're going to know right away when that happens. So you can try to cop a pair for yourself. But you can also follow us over on Instagram. You'll get daily updates on what's coming out the next day, as well as some early looks at some shoes once in a while when we get those pictures up for you. But for the podcast, you can listen to it over on the major streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all the other good stuff that you get your podcast streamed on. But we also upload them to YouTube. So if you enjoy listening to it on YouTube, don't worry, we got you covered. We do upload these over to YouTube. But we appreciate it. Thank you for listening. It is definitely a solid week. Nothing too crazy. It's definitely more of a calm week. But lots of things to be going after. Definitely solid stuff to not miss out on. Lots of money to be made at the end of the day if you actually give it your all. You do have to try. That is the key. Just make sure you entering at least like the minimum on sneakers. Make sure you enter, because it just takes that one. You make a quick few $100. It made it all worth it. That's all that matters. So we appreciate it. That is true. You got the confirmation from Luis. It's true. And we both know how it is to not hit for a very long time. It just takes that one and you're back in the game. But yeah, appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Hope you're ready for the week. And make sure you get those post notifications on Twitter.
On behalf of the Drop Time team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.